Oh, recording studio owners, I hope you're having a great start to your day, wherever you're watching this from. I just thought, I should share a quick, candid video. It's not going to be a long one. I just wanted to share because I've been quite busy with work and haven't really had time to record on YouTube or for YouTube. So, in the spirit of the new year, I actually wanted to explain a few things. Explain differentiation because in my last video, if you check, it's somewhere up here, I explained that you need something called an online credibility system, and an online credibility system is what allows you to attract, retain, and transform casual visitors into paying clients. And that is through having a high converting website, a mix of SEO and social media branding. So you create that, it becomes your, let's say, ecosystem for bringing new people into the mix and actually getting more bookings and inquiries for your business. So now, I wanted to show you a real life example of a business that is utilizing this. And you don't need a shit ton of visitors for your website in order to convert. Now, as a recording studio, you have capacity and a high lifetime value. Because, one person records in your studio, they'll possibly record a few more sessions or even call you up for an entire album. Next thing you know, you're doing the whole catalog. Now, you can correct me because you're the business owner, but on average, the businesses that I've spoken to, they say that they keep their clients for at least 2 to 3 years, on a consistent basis, especially if they do bigger projects. So think about it like this. If you've got 3,000 people a month coming into your website, getting on there, converting, dude, you are sorted. So it's just a little bit of upfront work just so that you can, fill your studio and stop having tumbleweeds flipping rushing through your doors, So I'll go onto my computer now and I'll pull up a screen. There's an example here from Metropolis Studios. Metropolis Studios, UK based, and I just wanted to explain this because a lot of the guys that I have on LinkedIn are UK based, and I just thought, you know what, let me speak to that. So I'll break down what they have in terms of traffic. I'll break down what they're doing in terms of the online credibility system that they're running and how they're creating an ecosystem that is high converting for them, especially since they are only getting about 3,500 visits per month. But that alone is enough to fuel their business for years. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump on. Here it is. I'm going to make it super quick. I'm going to be breaking down Metropolis. So Metropolis Studios, based in the UK, they are killing it right now. Absolutely killing it right now. The online credibility system that they're running is, it's top tier. It's top tier. And they don't need a lot of following in order to fill their pipeline. So check this out. When you enter their social media, because they're all over the place, you'll see that they've got a high following. They've got really amazing creatives. Like if you look at this, you know what they're all about. They've got reels. They're teaming with reels. Like if you check this out, and they're getting average views of like 13K. So they've really invested into their media. One of them reaching 97. They've really invested into their media, recording experiences with other artists, creating really awesome like pictures and placeholders and covers and stuff. This allows a customer to immerse themselves in that piece of Instagram real estate or social media real estate. So you can see that, and you can jump across to their Facebook and see that they've got a lot of likes, 18K followers, 17 likes. It's quite a lot. It really is. And they've established themselves really well. So as you can see, they are not wasting time with filler posts. They're not posting once a week. They're actually posting pretty much every second or third day, sometimes twice, 3 times a day. So this is something that you need to think about as a business owner. What are you looking to do here? What is your plan? in the recording industry, because if you're not doing what these guys are doing, you're never going to have a consistent brand and a consistent flow of opportunities. So these guys have positioned themselves really well. They've even got a YouTube of 5,114K, 104K. It's a lot, and they've only, done 47 videos, and they've got like a little podcast beyond the studio, beyond the stereo, and they interview their actual clients. Why are you so afraid of doing this? This is easy. All you need is an iPhone. Flip an iPhone 10, Samsung Galaxy 8. It doesn't matter. Just sit there and speak to your people. That's all you need. Now let's go into the heart of the operation, because this is what is called a top of funnel. Social media is all top of funnel. This is where some people find you. SEO is also top of funnel. How you show up on search results. But we're not going to speak about that specifically now. I'll show you some really good precursors to why their SEO is really good, and then we'll discuss that a bit. But as you can see, they are killing on socials, okay? And now what we can see here is when you jump onto the website, you get a nice, beautiful picture that's on here. I would probably add some trust badges, which would be like companies that I've worked with. If you worked with EMI, if you worked with, different record labels, I'd put that on, to be honest. But they start off with a nice customer review, or a branding promise. I would say customer review rather. But they've established themselves, so who can tell them otherwise? But from here, it jumps into, their services, what they're offering people, mixing, mastering, immersive audio experiences, all that kind of stuff. Online mastering, which is pretty rad. They have different studios, so they're really showing you what the experience is like. And I love these slides that they have here. It's just really beautiful because you can see Studio E and you can see the rest of the studios. And then this is what I was talking about when it comes to uh, trust badges and online credibility stuff. These things right here. Oh my gosh! If you have any awards or any notable clientele, please, right now, if you take anything away from this video, just make sure that you have these on your website, please, because this will change your life. Like, honestly, as an artist that's doing really well, or actually, an artist won't really book, but if you're signed, right, or independence, okay, you will, but people will look out for this. This is what people want to see. Okay, are you as good as you say you are? I mean, look at this. Experiences, really showing that this is what you do, and then getting in touch. Oh, as an addition, they've also got a chat bot. So right here, I can click this button and I can start a chat. I can inquire about anything I want, and it's probably likely to create a conversion as well. So if you're not doing this, if you're not set up in this similar way, you're leaving a lot on the table, because this is built to convert you know I would say, like, they should make this follow you. Like, there should be a following thing. um it stays static. It should actually follow you across the entire website, so that you're always able to get in touch. I mean, they've got a customer portal, which is really amazing, and they really get down to explaining what they do. It's very, very, very cool. I would add a blog in here as well. I think it's something that could benefit them a lot. It really would. But otherwise, they're doing really well. Like, if you check their traffic score, check this out. Their authority score is 30, which is crazy. The SEMrush rank is 2.2 mil in the world. So this is really cool. There's a lot of websites. There's lots of websites in the world, probably like 8 million websites in the world. So they're doing pretty well. Their organic traffic in search, that's it, 3.5K. That means worldwide they have gotten a lot of good keywords. As you can see, they've got online audio mastering. They're teaming with that keyword. CPC on that is nice. However do you want me? That's probably a song that they've become famous for. Some recording. people that they've probably worked with. Alec Baldwin. Say, whoa, they've been a part of that, I guess. So, they're ranking for some specific keywords here, and as you can see, they've got a consistent traffic. They're peaking at about 4,000 per month, and they peaked in June with 4,000. But on average, they've got like 3,4, 3,5, which is really good. Which means that on average, that 3,495 is getting them quite a lot of people in the UK and around the world actually, you know, coming to their studios. So if you are not doing any of these things, if you do not have keywords set up on your website, my friend, you are going to struggle. You really, really are. So do yourself a favor and actually run a full audit on these things, because like small things like this could go a long way. Meta titles, Europe's best recording and mastering studio, London, UK. They've got two different location down pat, which is crazy. Whoever did this SEO stuff is fitting some things in. Now, I'll definitely shorten this description, but it's negligible. Put a description on your website. Make sure everything's canonicalized, which means that the URL matches what WordPress is pulling up, or whichever CMS you use, right? One H1, always have a single H1 tag on your site, which is probably whatever's on here, on this banner here. And then they have a lot of H2s and H3s, as you can see. Now, the minimum requirement for you to start ranking on a page with SEO is at least 1,300 words. They've doubled this, which is pretty cool. I don't know why it keeps saying keywords are missing, but they actually are keywords, and probably probably need to get on the paid version then, whatever. But this is what the guys are doing here. We can pop in over and check their page speed insights just to see how quickly the thing loads. I know they've got something here, which is this is called no, they've got a slider here, which might be slowing their website down a bit, but this is negligible. So if we run some page speed insights, which is something you should do for yourself as well, let's just let it load here. You'll see that, huh, wait, let's see here. Core vitals, check this out. So on desktop, they're doing really, really well. Like, it loads really well on desktop. It'll diagnose the performance issues now quickly. But it's a fast loading website. The performance is on 62%, which could be improved because the render blocking time and the TTL, time to load, is pretty slow. But this is not bad, and they're adhering to Google's best practices quite nicely. So their ranking is going to be pretty good. They need to look at a few of these things, like diagnostics wise, and once they look into this, I mean, this score is going to shoot right up. Biggest thing, biggest downfall for them is that they're not really well optimized on mobile, which is something that they do need to change. I mean, the speed index, this is the TTL, oh my word, it's freaking slow. But other than that, I don't know where majority of the traffic comes from, so I can't judge them on this, but definitely room for improvement on this end. But otherwise, right here, if they're getting most of their traffic from desktop users, this is a perfect experience, to be honest. So these guys have really covered their bases. As I mentioned, they are getting 3.3, 3.4K traffic per month. And this, I mean, how many bookings does it take to fill your studio? Think about it like that. You know, if you are able to get double or triple the amount of traffic that it takes for you to book out your entire studio and make sure that it's local, you're going to see a significant difference in your page traffic and in your business revenue on a monthly basis. So now that we've done that, I'm intro this to outro this quickly. And yeah, I think it's just a lot of consideration. Just differentiate yourself. Work on your socials, work on your SEO, work on your website, make sure it converts highly, and you'll be on the fast track to being a powerhouse in the recording industry. So yeah, see you on the flip side. There you have it. An online credibility system is something that will change your life for the better. I am telling you, the moment you start implementing strategies in order to improve how your website converts, your SEO to find more people, and your social media to bring in traffic, you will kick yourself for all the years that you did it in a different way. Okay, so if you do want a little bit more advice or maybe some hands-on training on how to do this, just let me know. I've provided a Notion resource at the bottom, so you can go in and you can basically create the blueprint for yourself based on the notes that I've compiled for you. And if you do need a little bit more help with that, just in the resource, you can go into my booking link, click there, book a meeting with me. I'm more than happy to have a chat, even if you don't become a client. I just want to give you the best ideas that will allow you to bring more art and more music to the world and help more people project their voice into the universe, because that's what we need. We need more good vibes. So, thank you for watching the video. Please do the thing that YouTube people always tell you to do. And I'll catch you soon. Have a good one.